News Day, reporters and photographers are gathering the news from around the city. Stories are written in the newsroom. As the completed scripts are brought together, the producer and the director decide how they will be presented on the air. The raw footage shot by the photographers is edited together in an edit booth. In the control rooms, graphics are being prepared to enhance the stories. There are two major control areas. Sub-control has separate audio and video mixing capacities and is used for local production and studio work. Sub-control houses electronic graphics, the audio mixing board, and the video switcher. This is a digital effects switcher. It can take any selected picture and do any number of imaginative things with it. For a newscast, you would most likely see it used for a small box over the anchor person's shoulder with graphics in it. These are the videotape machines. When the Live-Eye truck is sent to broadcast live in any location of the city, this is where the signal is received. The other major control area is master control. This machine plays the commercials. There are hundreds of them. Master control controls what is actually going out on the air.
And we're just going to lift the weight, really let yourself roll from the shoulder and not from the forearm.
In the studio, the news scripts are fed into the teleprompter where a camera picks up the text and sends it into a monitor in front of the lens on the studio camera. It's done with mirrors so that when the anchor person looks at the teleprompter, he is looking straight on at the lens to maintain eye contact with the viewer. Here is the Live-Eye truck. At broadcast time, the crew and talent take their places. The director follows the script and synchronizes the actions of the crew and talent.
Next on News Watch 10, a fatal plane crash in Detroit.
Lots of questions and concerns over the outbreak of a...
At the right moment, master control switches sub-control on the air.
Drug dealers and wholesalers rounded up in...
The camera operators take direction from the director.
Good evening. Medical history might be in the making here in Rochester with a new outbreak of a
traced type A hepatitis to intravenous drug users. And as Laura Saxby tells us, there are no prior cases like that anywhere.
At least as far as local health officials have been able to retaliate. The thing that makes this unusual is that hepatitis A is normally transmitted
because it's very hard to alter that sort of behavior.
Dr. Bell says someone from the Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta and a member of the State Health Department will be coming to Rochester to help either prove or disprove their suspicions about this outbreak.
The video switcher controls the picture as the director tells him to do so.
Well, the fact that there were more than 40 cases in a 3-month period, they normally see no more than 12 in a given year.
The state has its first challenge to new no-smoking regulations adopted by the State Health Council.
Give the council powers to do certain things.
The videotape operator inserts and ejects tapes as they are used during the broadcast.
The answer is probably yes. The question now results in should the legislature restructure the powers of the council? It's a different issue than reversing the decision already made, I think, probably.
On the far side of the studio, the teleprompter operator feeds script pages into the teleprompter and maintains the speed that the talent is reading.
Because waiting for results of today's balloting at state. Bob Longo has a report on forgetfulness.
In the weather office, the meteorologist receives weather data from the National Weather Service and formulates his own forecast. He creates graphics and maps on a WeatherFax machine. He will be chroma keyed into the picture he creates on WeatherFax. Chroma key works by having the talent stand in front of a blue or green area. The video switcher causes the camera to remove the color it sees and replace it with a chosen source. In this case, green is replaced by the WeatherFax machine.
Down in Bristol, 24 degrees, incidentally, he is celebrating his 37th wedding in Oakland, and some women at Spencerport reporting 32 degrees. The Northeast, just about seasonable this time of year. It has warmed up over Maine. They were brutally cold last night. The coldest part of the nation was 20 below around Polkhead and Lake Flores. Nowhere near the general activity we had last night. Lows right around 18. Tomorrow, mix of clouds and sun, a bit milder. Afternoon highs getting into the upper 30s. Winds light, partly cloudy tomorrow night. Not as cold, only about 27 for a low. Friday starts to warm up, partly sunny and milder, by 45 to 50. Saturday looks like a lot of sun and go up into the 50s. You bet.
You were talking about a wedding anniversary, or March weddings, or unusual mountains.
President Reagan's
Today, and then your weather watcher.
Oh yeah, people get married 12 months a year. 10 months is nice to be married ever.
Thanks.
Well, super day on Wall Street with the advance of the Dow nearly 31 points among the local issues. Bauschmann and Kodak will up a fraction. GM.
To save hundreds, even thousands of dollars, all just in one move.
Big games.
They're all big this week, that's for sure. A couple of good ones tonight. The AAA semifinals are set for tonight, and the Water Memorial in the Section 5 basketball tournament. Unbeaten Fairport faces Gage Channel at 9 o'clock. And in about 40 minutes, it's the rubber match.
In Master Control, commercials are played during the broadcast. This machine plays one commercial cartridge while it ejects and inserts another cartridge. The process of ejecting, inserting, and having a cartridge ready to go takes only 17 seconds.
Before we say good evening, we want to wish a very special birthday greeting to Mrs. Leah Howard.
Throughout the broadcast, the producer keeps track of the time. Each script and tape is timed in advance, so he knows if a story should be dropped because they're running long. If they're running short, the talent might take extra time for happy talk. At the end of the show, all eyes are on the clock as it becomes time to join the network.
Good evening. This is the CBS Evening News. Dan Rather reporting. President Ronald Reagan is getting ready to go on television tonight to talk about questions raised by his policy of sending weapons to Iraq.